Hey, this video is strictly for African Americans that are relocating or about to make the drastic step to live fully in Ghana. Okay, take my advice, because I saw a post of a lady who was doing the same exact things that I did before, and I just have to tell you. I wish I knew somebody who told me this information before I decided to embark on my living in Ghana. Okay, rule number one, wherever you move, make sure you get 3 barrels. One for your bathroom, one for your kitchen, and just put an extra one somewhere else or in your kitchen. When I say barrels, those barrels that you can store water in. Even if you have running water wherever you are, just take this as a note to store water for yourself if anything happens. Also, make sure you have a flashlight or a light that will keep light throughout the night. Not saying that things will happen, or a generator, but sometimes lights out happens, and if it happens, you want to make sure you have light or whatever you need to do or take care of during when the lights out happens. As you're living there, try to learn the local language. Even if English is a prominent language there, but try to learn the tree as best as you can. Even take some lessons. This is one hack that I learned that definitely you should use. When you're getting a cab and going somewhere, a boat or whatever, boat is good because you can have your price. But if you're getting an actual cab, say your phone dies, have someone else, another Ghanaian that you know, or somebody that's cool that can get you a cab for you that will negotiate the price until you get fully immersed in the culture and know what to say. When you're buying things, always negotiate the price. Ask for the buyer's last price, or what was the last price of the item that you're wanting to purchase. It helps. And even get cool with a Ghanaian person and have them go with you to buy those things. And tell them that's what you want, and walk somewhere else so they can negotiate it for you. When you come to Ghana, know that things are not going to be as quick and as fast as they are in America. Yes, Ghana is a peaceful and cool country, but also a lot of things that are done in Ghana are a little bit slower. Not meaning everything, but as what we, deal with here in America, we're used to things fast with our meal, fast with our stuff. But in Ghana, you're going to have to deal with relaxing, slowing down a little bit, Charlie. Also, too, make good friendships with a soldier. I'll tell you why at the end. If you're deciding to wash your clothes by hand and hanging them outside, and say you live in an apartment and your clothes hanging line is all the way at the bottom or on the rooftop, use a book bag to put your clothes in your book bag to carry it down or carry it up. I learned that. I used to use the basin, but I'm telling you, if you use a book bag, it's a lot easier. Think about those days either when you were in college or back in school and you wore a book bag with a bunch of books. Think about all those clothes can go right into the book bag. You can take them right there to hang. Try to greet elderly as auntie, uncle. It's just a form of respect. And when you do start to learn the tree, try your best to use me pacho, like please, when you're talking. It's just a respectful way to talk to other elderly or other Ghanaians when you're talking about different things. When you're dealing with business as a woman, with other people and men in general, if you have a fiance or a husband, I would ask him to deal with the business with another man. I'm not saying it's biased, but I'm just saying it will be just better for you to sit back and then have the person deal with it. But if you have to, try to deal with it in a calm manner. A lot of us American women, tend to go forward and deal with it like this. But in the culture in Ghana, the man is the higher structure. So when you're dealing with him on a business level, try your best to be very respectful, very just, meet positive like a woman. Don't be like so assertive and strong like how we usually are here. It just helps. Try to get you a cab driver who, if you're always taking cabs, like somebody that can be your friend, that you can also be able to pay them a certain amount of money so the cab trips won't be so expensive. Always using boats and Yango all the time can be really expensive. But if you get a friend and you can, top his petrol off or, be friends with him, they'll be able to take you different places, and it won't be so expensive of how a regular cab would be or how much a boat or Yango would always be. Just a rule of thumb to have. Oh, when you're renting a place or anything, make sure you get everything in writing and make sure you have a video. I always do video on any documents that I'm signing or anything that I'm agreeing to. I have a video. Video documentation only helps you. Like later on, if something happens, you have proof. Paper proof and video documentation is proof on anything, any purchases, anything that you make in Ghana, dealing with land, dealing with property, dealing with business. See if you can have a video documentation if they're okay with it. And by all means, say this is how I document my business expenses, my land, whatever it is. Make sure you have a video. Video can stand the test of time. And you don't always have to go to stores to buy the things that you need. You can go to the market and negotiate prices, like for bed sheets, like for curtains, pictures, items. Try going to the market. Like I said, bring one of those Ghanaian friends that you have to negotiate to bring the price lower. When they see you, they're going to try to bring it up higher. Only because you're a brony, And even though you're settled and living there, they still, not saying everybody, but everybody doesn't see that you're like Ghanaian now. You're living there and they still see that you are the person that paid the price they pay. So bring a Ghanaian with you that you're cool, that can negotiate the price and really help you out. I'm telling you, it's a good tip.